Hey guys, my name is Frank Diaz. I'm with the Sunland Park Fire Department. Today we're going to show you the engines and we're going to do a tour of the fire station. I have driver operator Jose Lozano who's going to show us the fire engine.
I'm going to give you guys a tour of Engine-2. We're going to start off right now from the driver's seat. That's where I sit. So we open it up. We're going to show you guys where the driver sits down, all the buttons he pushes to turn on the lights, the machines that he uses to turn on the pump, and you guys know the steering wheel. From here on out, from the driver, we're gonna move on over to his special door, which is we call the medical door. As soon as we open the medical door, you're gonna see everything we carry for emergency medical services. This blue bag, you're gonna see us carrying it a lot. This blue bag has everything we use to take care of you, to check to see if you're sick, or to help you out with any type of small injuries. Same thing with this blue bag. This blue bag is to help you out if you have something hurting you on your arms, your legs, your neck. That's what all this in this little compartment is. Now we're gonna move to the part where the firefighter's at. Each firefighter has their own seat. When you open it up, you'll see that he has a seat, and every single one of the seats comes with an air pack. I'm gonna show you that one a little more on back. Now, we have a small little door right here. This small door right here has special tools as well. We have our shovels, we have our alcohol wipes, we have bags, we have our cones right here just in case we have to help people out that break down in the middle of the road. And of course, Lysol to disinfect anything that we use just in case someone is really sick. Now, the favorite part of all engines is the pump. This pump right here is what gives our firefighters water to fight the fire. Most of the time, not a lot of people know what they do, but every single one of our hoses that's in this trunk has its own little lever. Water comes out of these right here as well, and the water comes in from this one and this one. As you can see, we have two hoses right here. There are the small ones. This one's 5 inches. This one's 2.5 inches. These blocks right here, we use it to keep the truck from moving, just in case that someone hits it, it'll keep it in place. Now we're going to continue going to where we put our equipment and we have our gears. As you can see, starting from the bottom up, we have our gears. This is our ballistic gear. We use it just in case we have something going on at the schools. We have our water rescue gear and our gear to help people out in windows from the hotel or from high, tall buildings. Here's our firefighter gear that we use to fight the fires. These are right here equipment that we use that we connect to the truck, to connect to the hoses, in case we need to use more hose or we need to connect to another fire engine. Up here is our pistol guns. These guns right here are the ones that shoot the water out. And if we need to do something small with the fire hose or trash fire or something, we have a garden hose. Most of you guys will probably have this one at home. So now we're gonna move on. We got small little compartments right here as well. You're gonna see several of these around the truck. Each compartment has 3 bottles. These bottles are extras just in case we need to use them if we run out on our big ones. Now, here is the door for the driver. Remember, the driver is also a firefighter. So the driver has his own air pack. These air packs are what we use to go inside the houses to fight the fires and to breathe with. Here's a big flashlight. We have extra masks just in case we need to provide them to other firefighters that show up, or just in case our mask messes up. As you guys see, there's lots of extinguishers. Each person has a different type of extinguisher. We have one here that is with microblaze. It's a special type of solution that we use for grease fires, car fires, small little trash fires. We have our ABC extinguisher. Most of you guys will probably have this one at home. And then we have our chem fire extinguisher right here. Now, big back door. What we have here is our equipment that we use to cut vehicles open with. So I'm gonna start from the top down. These right here are called cribbing blocks. They're like pieces of Legos for us. We use them to stabilize vehicles so they're not off balance. This way they can stay on even ground. Here we got our toolbox, tool bag, cables, jumper cables for vehicles that the power dies. Here we have our high pressure hydraulic hoses that we use to provide pressure to use our equipment down here. These right here, as you can see, these are our scissors. These are our hydraulic shears. We use it to cut the doors off the cars or cut roofs off the cars. These are hydraulic rat spreaders. We use them, they call them the jaws of life sometimes. We use to spread doors open, spread the dash off the people. And here is our power generator. We use this to provide pressure and supply energy over to our tools right here. Now we're gonna go over the back of the fire engine. As we can see, we're gonna start off with these little switches right here. These switches are for lights that we have on top. As you guys can see, there's two of them. The one right here on the right is gonna be the ones for the top. The ones right here that say deck lights are the ones right here in the bottom. Those lights are used to give us extra scene lighting out in the field. This way, instead of being seen in the dark, we're able to see everything in the light. Now, as you guys can see, we have our fire hoses up there on top. This one is our 5-inch hose. This is the hose that gives us water from the fire hydrant to the engine. This is one that we use to give water if we need to give it to another building. This one's for every fire engine. So if we need to connect to another truck, we'll use this one. These right here are the ones that we use to go up high buildings, or we need to go to locations that are further away than what the other hoses are reaching. Now, as you guys see, we also fight little small fires here and there in the desert. So we got this special green hose right here that we take out there. This green hose is super light, super small, and it's just a little bit stronger than your normal house hose. Now, down here, we have this light up door. This light up door has a fan in here. This fan, we use it after a fire to take all the bad smoke out of the house, or we'll use it whenever there's a bad smell inside your house. Usually it's carbon monoxide. That's when we'll usually turn these on to push all the bad air out of your house and keep the good air inside. Now, many of you guys probably have called us before to take out a snake out of your house. This is our special little bucket that we use. Here we have a compartment right here for ladders. We got 3 kinds of ladders. We got one that is 14 feet long, and another one that's 24 feet long. Right here, hidden in the compartment on the side, is a small little attic ladder. That one is about this big, about 6 inches wide. Each one of these tools right here is to help us bring down the roof or tear anything that's sheetrocked. Here's one of them to give you guys an example of one of the tools that we use. Now we're going to continue on the right side of the fire engine. We're going to start off from the back to the front this time. In this compartment right here in the back, we have more tools. We have chainsaw chains that we carry just in case we have to help anybody stuck in the dirt. These red tarps right here are we use to put our equipment on top of when we need it. These right here, they're called rescue jacks. We use these to help keep semi-trucks on elevated. So just in case we have a vehicle that wants to move on us or wants to tip over, we'll put these underneath it. This way they do not move on us. They're just like the Legos that we got on the other side, the yellow cribbing blocks. That's what they do, but these are sticks though this time. Our chainsaw is what we use to cut holes in your roof. Or if we need to help you guys cut a branch off because it's putting danger to your home. This is what we call K12. We use it to cut anything made out of metal. Usually if you have rebar in front of your windows or protection around your windows or your doors are made out of metal, this is what we're going to use to cut it open. Now up here we have drills. You probably have them at home too. They're nothing special. This one right here is called an Ajax tool. We use that one to connect to an air bottle. And it's a small little gun that just uses a lot of air to shoot, to provide pressure behind it. Now I'll continue going. We told you guys about the small compartments all over the sides. Each one, like I said before, have 3 bottles. Right here's another special door. It's called the tool door. This one has all the tools we use mostly for every type of fire or every type of situation. We have our axes, our Halligan, and a sledgehammer. And if we need to help people out that lock their keys inside their vehicles, we'll use this one right here. Now, the cool part about it, it opens up as well. You can see we have bolt cutters, another Halligan. This one's a lot bigger. And then we have a small little pipe pull. Remember when I showed you guys in the back, we had the long ones? Well, this is the mini-me one. Here we have a piercing nozzle, so in case we can't get inside the building and we need to get in there and put water on it, we'll use this one. And we'll make a hole inside of the house or the building and start shooting water from outside. Here's our keys for elevators, for like instance, like the hotels or the casino. If they get stuck inside an elevator, we could go ahead and open the doors with these keys. Now we use these right here. I know they're prune cutters, usually because of bushes or trees or branches, but sometimes they help us out in many situations. Now when we have vehicle accidents, we have glass cutters. Most of the times we can't use our hands to cut glass, so we'll use this one to cut the glass. Here's a little tool that we'll use to break it, and with this side, we can start cutting it off. Now, you guys know there's several firefighters on this truck, so we have our officer's door right here. This is where you keep the gear. It's the same thing as the driver's and the firefighter's gear. Here we have another air pack. This one is just in case we need to take someone out of a house. We could provide them with air. These right here are our trauma bags. These bags right here have special equipment that we use just in case you're bleeding really bad and we need to cover it up. This right here, just in case someone falls into the river or a lake, we can use these ropes right here to pull them out of the water and get them out of danger. Now you guys saw on the other side that we have connections right here to get water in and to provide water out. These are just like the other side, except they don't have the valves on this side. We have the hoses to get the water. Small little compartment right here as well. More tools. We have equipment here in case someone breaks their leg. In case we need to catch a dog or catch a snake, we use this one. And we have gas for the equipment that I just showed you guys. Now, for our firefighters, we still have more seats for them, which they'll sit down right here. Like I said before, each one has their air pack, just like everybody else in every other seat. Now, our officers have their own special door as well. And it comes with more equipment. This right here is the medical, it's called our monitor. This right here will help us taking your blood pressure, checking to see how much oxygen you have in your system. So when you guys see this carrying you around, it's nothing to be scared of. It's something safe. It's just something to check to see how you're doing. Now, the officer seat. This is where the officer will sit at. He'll tell the driver where to go, how to get to the locations. He has his air pack as well in the seat. He has his own little tablet in the middle for the maps and to let us know what they're telling them in the radio. Now to finish off the tour of the fire engine, we're going to show you the front of it. Well, the front has special lights up on top. As you can see, the one in the middle is super bright, so it shows a lot more of the street. And right here in the front is called our bumper hose. This bumper hose right here, we use it for two types of fires, for car fires and trash fires. It is not super long, it's only 100 feet long. And you can see, this is what we use to turn off the car fires and trash fires. And that's the final piece of the fire hose in the engine, the last section of the tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it.